Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Inside Movies Galore. I'm your host, David Streggy, and I'm going to try this again. uh, Already tried uploading this to YouTube once before, and YouTube messed up. So, coming to us from Norway is a review of a film that is called in English Trick and Treat. And in Norwegian, it's called Nask Og Nep. But it is brought to us by a production company by the name of Esk and Horn Film Productions. And the director is Severin Eskeland. Now, this is before I go on. This is a really fun flick. It was made one night for a film festival, and it was definitely a lot of fun. I mean, the beginning of the film starts out with the theme music for Halloween 3, as you see decorations around a home, and you see the man from a couple that lives in this home decorating some of the outside of the home before it zooms in on the living room where Marita, played by the young a woman in here, actress wise, Marita Geldheim Virdal, and excuse me if I get this wrong, where she is flipping channels, watching TV, and you hear, "They're coming to get you, Barbara." So that's kind of a send off to Night of the Living Dead. And excuse me if I'm trying to say this slow so that people get some kind of a look into this film. And so two trick-or-treaters come to the door. And so she gets up and opens the door, and there's these two young kids who are dressed up in whatever costume that they have been dressed up in, and they ask her trick or treat. She realizes she doesn't have any candy in front of her, and so she goes and grabs a bowl, comes back, and they've disappeared. Well, she's like, huh, well, she closes the door, goes back to the living room, turns on the TV, and she gets a little perturbed by the next scene that she sees from a film. So it kind of looks like she's watching some kind of a snuff film. Well, in any case, you see someone come down the stairs from upstairs and stand behind her. She turns around. She thinks that her husband or boyfriend Martin is standing there in his costume that he evidently has on for the evening, and there's this guy in full militia uniform, except he's got some kind of a face mask. Well, not face mask, but a plastic mask on, and is holding some kind of a weapon. So she goes upstairs for some reason, and that's when she notices the blood in the shower and what looks like her husband. And then she screams. And then she turns around, and guess who's standing in the doorway? Well, I thought this was a really smart film. I mean, you kind of get that 80s vibe of uh and definitely a send off to some of the films from horror's history. And I guess I just like the the vibe that's what I like. And I thought I thought it was different. So in any case, hopefully this was a a good send off for this film. I definitely want people to check it out if you have not. It was definitely entertaining, and you just have to see it to understand it entirely. Um, I thought the way the film was filmed, you could definitely see this as being a being entertaining, and to say the comical thing when it all ended up just being an elaborate hoax in the end. Okay, sorry, that was awesome. In any case, definitely check this film out if you have not. It's on Vimeo for free. I love that. You could definitely understand the English for the subtitles, so that was definitely really awesome. So whoever did your translation was very good with their English, so I commend you for that. So in any case, hopefully anyone who has seen the film, like and subscribe. Hopefully you enjoyed my review of this film. Hopefully it wasn't too slow. The only reason why it might have been slow this time around is because I'm doing this at 4 in the morning, trying to redo a review that I've already done. In any case, you folks have a good evening and a good morning, and have a good afternoon. Thank you for listening.